I hope you saw my video from about 3 months ago where I stood there by a stump that was taller than I am, and I'm 6 foot tall. That stump is gone now. Here we are at the Crater of Diamonds State Park, kind of on the west side here, and I'll pan around, and this is the North Wash Pavilion. And if you watched that video, if not, you can go back and watch it. I mean, it's on my channel. You can pull it up. But there used to be a tree here that died, and they removed it. Well, then they left all the roots and everything in a pile, and all the dirt that was under this tree that had not been processed, and people were digging in it. Well, the park's been closed for 2 months, and during that time, the maintenance men got in here probably with a bulldozer or their Kubota and knocked this down. This used to be a hill. The tree that sat here at one time sat up like on a pedestal, just like this tree and this tree. The reason it looks like they set up on a pedestal, the ground level used to be that high, and we've had so much erosion, the dirt has washed away from it, and they plow around the trees. Well, this one was up on a pedestal as well, but when it died, they removed it, and now they took all this material and probably pushed it right out here. So you can surface search new material that no one's ever looked through. It's been under a tree for 100 years. And some of this material, this is the first time it's seen the light of day, you know, in 100 years, because it's been under an old tree. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'd love to see what's in the material under this tree, well, you can't on that one. You can't dig within the drip line of the tree because you could kill it by digging up the roots. But a big tree used to sit here, and that's all been cleaned off. So everywhere I'm walking right now has never been searched before. So this material would be good to look through. And also, see, they pushed it over here and just mixed it in with the rest of the search field. I'm sure some of this material was under that tree. So this would be a great place to look. Now, it's an interesting opportunity. So you want to go back and look at that video and compare how it looks today to how it looked 3 months ago when I recorded that other video. But that tree sat right here. Maybe this tree will be gone someday. That's the ugliest old Bodark tree, or Bose d'Arc, or some people call them a hedge apple tree. I'm from Kansas, and they used to cut down trees like this. Well, they made fence posts out of them because it's really hard and the wood would never rot. And so also during the Dust Bowl, so much of the topsoil would wash away in Oklahoma and Kansas with the great winds during the drought. So they planted hedge trees all along their fence row, and it broke up the wind. So these are real prevalent in Kansas, and they have big old horse apples that drop out of them, or hedge apples. And down here in the south, they call them Bodark trees. Up there, they're hedge apple trees. But the thing is so ugly it could star in a horror movie. I think it ought to be taken down. So it's considered a shade island project, no digging permitted. I would get rid of that thing and let people dig there. We have shade pavilions that have been built now, and nobody gets under that for shade. Go over there and sit in the chiggers and the fire ants? No thanks. But anyhow, that's my opinion, and I'm welcome to it, and you're welcome to disagree. But anyhow, I'm saying this is a good place to come and look because this hasn't been searched before. And it's just north of the North Wash Pavilion. Here's your spot.